Hello there. I thought we would do today is put a quick pause on Seneca and just talk about something else, because the day this video goes up is December 30th, 2021. That means this will be the last Stoic video of the year. And I do think this warrants talking about simply because the time of the year. So let's pause Seneca. I'll come back to Seneca next week. But I think what I wanted to talk about today is the habit that people have to make resolutions for the new year. And I know that I've talked about this before, but that's a while ago. The issue, I think, with New Year's resolutions is that they typically don't work very well. In fact, what tends to happen is that people make them to break them, because then they stick to their resolutions for a little while, and then before you know it, things start to break down. You don't go to the gym 7 times a week, or you haven't stopped smoking, or you've started again, or you do still have a drink, and you whatever it is that you are trying to break as a pattern. You try to do it, and then it doesn't work. And I think that the reason for that is that we put a lot of emphasis on it's a new year. In the new year, I'm going to X, Y, and Z, or not R, P, and Q. But then we do. And that's because January 1st is not different from any other day. It's not. We have made up years. We have said this is going to be 2022. It might as well have been 19,745.3. It doesn't matter. It also is, as you well know, not every culture has that same calendar. So in other cultures, it's different years, and it's not January 1st. And even if it is January 1st, it's not the start of a new year, because you may have a lunar calendar instead of a solar calendar. All that kind of stuff comes into play. So January 1st is not special in any way, shape, or form. It's only special because we have said that it is special. It's only special because we have said midnight on December 31st matters to us. Okay. But the reality is, and this is a wonderful quote from Epictetus, how long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? You can try putting it off, right? Why would you? Why would you not do it now? Or if you need another one, Marcus Aurelius. Stop talking about what it means to be a good man. Be one. You can do this very second. You do not have to wait until it's December 31st. In fact, I think it's better to not wait, because then again you put emphasis on a charged date. It has to be December 31st, and then January 1st, I'm going to not do this ever again. It's an unrealistic goal. Just as it will be an unrealistic goal to say, from January 1st on, I'm always going to do this or that. How about you change your thinking on that? How about you say, I'm going to do everything I can from now onwards, starting now, not tomorrow, now, to whatever it is you want to do. Stop smoking, drink less, exercise more, whatever it is, right? Be angry less, be frustrated less. Again, whatever it is. You can do that now, and you have that power. But notice the difference between saying, I will never be angry again. I am never going to smoke again. I will not drink again, whatever. And I'm going to do everything I can to be less angry. I'm going to do everything within my power to stop smoking. I'm going to do whatever I can do to drink less. In that case, you're still setting yourself a goal, which is good. But you've now made it a lot less pressured. You are pressuring yourself less. Because if you say, I will never smoke again, the first time you take one puff of a cigarette, you failed. because you've not met that goal. But that goal was unrealistic. If you make your goal, I'm going to do everything I can, then you can also mess up. As long as you genuinely do everything you can, you are #winning. And I'm not trying to make fun of it, because I think this is a crucial difference that people often forget about in the way we look at the world and look at the ways we approach the world, look at the things we do. We often deal in absolutes. I will never do X again. I will now always do such and such. You will not. Guaranteed, you will not. Because we are humans, and humans are flawed. And that's okay. It's okay. Because we're all flawed. The trick lies in dealing with those flaws. Learning to accept those flaws and change the flaws that you can change. That you can do. You can make the effort. And by making that effort, you will make progress. Because you cannot make sincere effort to change and make no progress. Those two things are mutually exclusive. If you make sincere effort, you will change, at least a little bit. That's inevitable. And then you are making progress. And as we say, progress is enough. Perfection is not something you should strive for, because you'll never be perfect. But you can be someone who makes progress. All you need to do is decide that that is what you want, and then try to do everything you can to make that progress happen. And by doing so, you'll be okay. You will make that progress. You will find the courage that is required to do it. And most likely, you will also find the determination to do it, because you are genuinely trying everything you can to make that progress. It'll be hard along the way, but the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Now, what I will finally say about that is, there is absolutely no reason to wait until January 1st. It should start now. Because the longer you put it off, the harder it becomes. Do it now. Change the things that are within your control. Remember that some things are not within your control. And if it's absolutely not within your control, but you do have to be genuine about that. You do have to be honest about that. You cannot say, well, that's not within my control, while in reality it is, because then you're cheating yourself. And then you will not make progress. If something is truly not within your control, you can't change it. But if something is even a little bit within your control, then you can make changes, and you can do that now. So after this video, I want you to start. You can do this. It just needs to be done. No resolutions, no nothing, just a promise to yourself. I'm going to do everything I can to X. And then you will see. You will continue to make the very best effort that you can make. And then progress will follow in swift feet. That's what I wanted to share. Having said that, I will now say these Stoic videos have been going for a long time. I know that the numbering is off a little bit, because here and there I accidentally skipped a number or counted a number twice, but in any case, this series has it's about 3 years now that these videos have been coming out every week, and it's been a lot of fun to me. I feel that it has, as a series, has moved a little bit from really trying to academically expose Stoicism and what it's about, to talking about Stoicism, Stoic principles, but also talking about more real-world applications from my own life, for example, sometimes with a mixture of psychology or other stuff. But I have the feeling, and I could be wrong, I have the feeling that that is appreciated, because people keep watching it. Now, for that I am very grateful. It's a lot of fun for me to make these videos because it allows me to think about things and sometimes mention things that are on my mind, kind of work through them a bit, think about creative applications, thinking about sharing things from my life where these principles apply, that kind of stuff. And that's a lot of fun. So I'm very grateful for your viewership. I hope that these videos continue to be useful to you. And I wish you, although it is a little premature, but I wish you a very wonderful 2022. And I hope that this year is going to be happier than 2021 and 2020 have been. We can do this. We can get through this. But we just have to do it. Not starting January. Starting now. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week in a whole new year. Bye.